It's 6:30. Good morning. I'm Ian Crouch with Hunter News. Violence in the playground is on the increase at Hunter and Central Coast schools. 288 incidents involving fights, threats, drugs and weapons were reported last year, up 74% on 2012. In one case, a student put a phone on his shoe to take upskirt photos, while a female student dressed her boyfriend up in a school uniform so he could sneak in and assault a rival. Shadow Minister for Education Ryan Park says teachers and principals need more support.
It's time the New South Wales government takes stock and realise that the area needs additional support in the way of school counsellors and student support staff, and perhaps some additional support for teachers dealing with these difficult students and difficult behaviours.
Another Lake Macquarie housing development is set to be rejected because of the risk of flood and rising sea levels. Council staff have recommended the three-storey residential and commercial development at Dora Creek be refused. It comes after developments at Swansea and Carey Bay were also opposed because they could be affected by future sea level rise. A scuffle has broken out with police as three teenagers attempted to resist arrest after allegedly vandalising a home and terrorising a female resident at Cooks Hill. Officers were called to the home on Derby Street on Wednesday afternoon to reports two boys aged 15 and 18 were damaging furniture and terrorising the woman. Blake Clifton from police headquarters says the 15-year-old was arrested nearby, while the 18-year-old and a 13-year-old wanted on another matter were found at a park near the house.
An attempt was made to arrest them. A melee broke out during which the older teen allegedly resisted arrest. The 13-year-old was pursued on foot to a nearby property where he allegedly damaged a rear door of that home. He was then subsequently arrested. When police were pursuing that 13-year-old, the 18-year-old man allegedly obstructed an officer and assaulted the officer before then also being arrested.
Wallsend has been named Newcastle's boom suburb, with more homes sold there than anywhere else in the city. 236 properties were purchased last financial year, while Charlestown was the hotspot in Lake Macquarie, with 240 homes sold. A trade forum for Hunter and Chinese business leaders will be held at Noah's on the Beach today and will be followed by a festival on Beaumont Street on Sunday. The business forum is the first part of a three-day cultural exchange which aims to explore potential trade and export deals and strengthen ties between the two. Newcastle Council's Manager of Tourism and Development, Jan Ross, says it's a great social and economic opportunity for the Hunter.
It was felt that the city certainly has come of age with the past sale of the port to a Chinese company, that we really should start to focus on the China market as a city. So the idea of combining business activity, business forums with a community event which actually celebrates the Chinese culture.
And we'll soon be able to fly to Taree from Newcastle. Regional Express is introducing the service 6 days a week, starting October 27. Now with sport, Belinda Dallas Harris.
The Newcastle Knights will go into Sunday's reserve grade grand final against Penrith with all guns blazing after 4 of their players were named in the New South Wales Cup Team of the Year. Nathan Ross, Josh Mantellato, Michael Dobson and Tyler Randall received the honours. Ross says it's all down to his support network.
I had a few setbacks and I guess there were points in time where I was questioning whether to keep pushing on with it or whatnot, but I've got great team members that support me. I've got a great support staff and coaching staff. They really encourage the style of football I play.
Meanwhile, former Knights prop Willie Mason has been linked with a move to Manly next season. Jet stars Taylor Regan and Jacob Pepper are tipped to deputise in tomorrow's pre-season trial against the young Socceroos. It comes after choice midfielders Ben Kantarovski and Billy Selesky were earlier sidelined due to injury. And the board of the Maitland Triathlon Club is set to welcome back a familiar face, with sport events manager Paul Humphreys taking the helm as president for the third time. That's sport. I'm Belinda Dallas Harris.
To NURFM News Time, 27 to 7.